Hello and welcome to a very quick video with me, Foxy No-Tail, here in a random world on the Bedrock Edition of Minecraft. And today I want to talk about witch spawning and witch huts. Now, I've had a few comments recently from people asking me to look at witch spawning mechanics like I did for my Guardian farms, and I'm really sorry to say to everybody, but it doesn't look like it's going to be a goer, and this is pretty much the conclusion I think Groovikai came to a while ago as well. Now, I've been looking at this and doing something similar to what I did with the Guardian farm. I've been able to determine that inside of the witch hut, the witch will only spawn on this spot here. It doesn't matter if we take out the ceiling, it doesn't matter if we add in additional floors, it doesn't matter what we do, a witch will only ever spawn on this very spot here that I've replaced with white concrete. So that is the only spot in here that a witch will spawn. So according to the Java wiki, every witch hut spawns a witch inside during world generation and it will never despawn. Now, I'm pretty sure that this is the same for Pocket Edition as well, or Bedrock Edition, because we have a witch here that was inside that hut and she's not disappeared anywhere. Now, after that witch has gone or been killed, then witches will spawn inside the witch hut, but only witches will spawn inside the witch hut around the area. So what it means is, it's not going to spawn more witches. There's no special algorithm to make more or additional witches spawn. It just means that no other mobs can spawn in this area. So you can't get skeletons or zombies or anything like that in there. You can only get witches. It doesn't matter if you break the walls down or take the roof off, or if you put another platform in. A witch will only ever spawn on this spot and nothing else will spawn within this 7x9x7 area. Which means that in order to get witches to spawn regularly, and when I say regularly, I mean like not very regularly at all really, you would have to light up the entire area around whatever simulation distance you've got in order to get witches to spawn in here, and it's only going to be occasionally. And the reason for that is when the game is going to spawn a mob, it says, right, okay, let's spawn a mob in this spot here, and it will say, are the conditions right? Yeah, it's nighttime, it's dark, the conditions are okay. Okay, which mob are we going to spawn? And it will then go through a process of trying to determine which mob it's going to spawn, and each mob basically has its own chance or probability of spawning. So zombies and skeletons are more common than spiders, spiders are more common than creepers, creepers are more common than witches and things like that, so you don't often get a witch. So it'll look at that and it'll go, right, yeah, we're going to spawn in a zombie, that's fine, let's put the zombie in there. The problem is inside the witch hut, because nothing else can spawn in here and there's no special spawning rules for witch huts, the game goes, right, okay, we're going to spawn a mob on this spot here. Let's spawn a zombie. No, we can't because it's in the witch hut. Okay, forget it, we'll start again. And then it starts again. It goes, okay, we'll put a skeleton in here. No, we can't because we're in a witch hut. And it starts again. And eventually it'll go, okay, we'll put a witch in here. Yes, we can because it's a witch hut. And it pops a witch in. And then it starts again after that. And because you've got one witch in here already, you're not going to get any more. So if you take the roof off, you can turn this from a cave spawn into a surface spawn, which means you only have to light up the surface area around here. But then you'd have to light up the entire area so that nothing else can spawn. And the problem then is you're only ever going to get a witch every now and then. So if we come out of this world here and we go into another creative world, which is exactly the same one but with a few modifications, I've got my familiar command block set up here, which is basically putting a white concrete block underneath the feet of wherever a witch spawns, and then it's killing that witch. And this command block here is killing everything else that's not a witch or an item. And if you wait long enough here, you'll see that's where the witch hut was, and I've created these platforms, and that white square there is where they will spawn. So I put a platform underneath, I've put platforms above. If we go back over this way and watch, you'll see we got a spider spawning on top, but the witch spawned down there and it spawned on that platform. Now if we wait a little bit longer, eventually we'll get another one, and then eventually we'll get another one and another one, but it's really, really slow. The game's still going, oh, actually we want a zombie there, no we can't, we want a skeleton there, no we can't, and eventually it'll come up with a witch. So you can see they're relatively regular, but it's never going to be particularly great. And it'll only work if you've got no mobs spawning anywhere else, otherwise they're going to take up the density cap and you won't get any. Sometimes you get more than one witch spawning on the spot at once. When you get a pack spawn, you can get 2 or 3 witches spawning there at once, but it's never very regular and it's never very many. So there we go. The spawning rates are very, very slow. I don't know how you would actually go around creating a system that's going to get rid of the witch quickly, because they won't spawn on magma blocks, they won't spawn on open fence gates or pressure plates or things like that. So it's going to be a very, very difficult and very slow thing to do. If you have a roof over the top, then you need to light up all of the caves in around the area within your simulation distance. And if you leave it open at the top so they are surface spawns, then you'll have to light up all the area around, but then they will only spawn during the night and not during the day. So you're cutting down the time that they will spawn. So it's never ever going to be a particularly fast thing to do, having a witch farm. It's going to be a lot of work for one witch that might spawn every now and then. So there you go. I'm really, really sorry that I haven't been able to come up with a fantastic, exciting and interesting solution, but that's just the limitations of Bedrock and witch spawning and survival Minecraft. One thing I will say about witches though, if we fly around this area, you'll see we've got absolutely tons of little white blocks of concrete all over the place, which are from witches that have spawned and wandered about. And yeah, they don't just appear in the witch hut. Witches will spawn anywhere in the overworld in the Bedrock Edition of Minecraft. So any mob spawner that you build will have a chance of spawning witches in it. They don't just spawn at the witch hut. All the witch hut means is that only one witch can spawn in here. You can't get any other mobs in here. You can get mobs above it, you can get mobs below it, but you can't get any other mobs in the witch hut. And on that note, I'm going to say thank you all very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like, and if you haven't already, please do subscribe, and hopefully I'll see you all in the next one. Bye!